Oi pessoal, tudo bom? Meu nome é Rodrigo Toledo. No vídeo de hoje, na verdade, são 3 vídeos que eu gravei na sequência no evento da Motorola para o lançamento do Moto Z2 Play. Então o vídeo é um pouco longo, mas vale a pena assistir porque é como se vocês estivessem no evento, tá? Então é bem interessante porque tem a apresentação dos executivos da companhia. Inclusive o evento foi bem legal, foi um evento com a presença da mídia também da América Latina, então foi um evento transmitido aí para o mundo inteiro, foi bem legal. E vale a pena conferir porque tem a explicação dos próprios executivos de tudo que vem no Z2 Play. Então vale a pena conferir e você consegue ver nesse vídeo detalhes sobre as especificações técnicas, as Moto Snaps e tudo o que vem neste novo modelo, né, neste novo aparelho. Então vale a pena dar uma conferida. Falou, pessoal? Então vamos para o vídeo, assistam até o final porque vale a pena, tem detalhes bem interessantes. Vamos lá?
Bom, pessoal, bom dia a todos. Queria agradecer muito a presença de todos, incluso representantes de toda a prensa de Latinoamérica, además de los brasileños como Argentina, Chile, Colômbia, Peru e México, e todos os nossos parceiros do Brasil e da região. Esse foi um ano muito desafiador do ponto de vista econômico e em muitos mercados, incluindo a indústria de smartphones, mas nós crescemos esse ano o dobro da indústria, no último ano fiscal. Esse ano, a tendência continua positiva. Se a gente comparar os 3 primeiros meses desse ano com os 3 primeiros meses do ano passado, tivemos crescimento em todos os países da América Latina. No Brasil, 50%, mais de 25% no Chile, 15% no México, na Colômbia superamos 70% e na Argentina 20%. E no segmento premium que a gente quer falar um pouquinho hoje. Exatamente há 10 meses atrás, lançamos um telefone que revolucionou o mercado, o Moto Z. Com a tecnologia modular que transformou smartphones em um simples clique com os Moto Mods ou Moto Snaps, como chamamos no Brasil. A imprensa mundial reconhece a experiência modular como a única inovação da indústria nos últimos anos. Estamos firmes no caminho de atingir 3 milhões de unidades vendidas no mundo. E metade desses usuários possuem um Snap ou Mod. Aqui no Brasil, desde o lançamento do Moto Z, nosso market share no segmento premium cresceu 3 vezes. No México, 7 vezes. E em muitos clientes importantes, atingimos o primeiro lugar no segmento. Nossa meta para o lançamento de hoje é dobrar nossa participação nesse segmento. Hoje, aqui no Brasil, com muita honra, estamos sediando o lançamento mundial do novo Moto Z Play, Moto Z Play 2. E para falar um pouco desse produto, eu queria chamar aqui no palco Dan Derry, presidente mundial de produtos. Dan, welcome.
Thank you, Sergio. Good morning. I'm very happy to be here today. By the way, this is my first time in Brazil, so even happier to do it for this occasion. My name is Dan Derry. I'm in charge of the products for Motorola, and I want to introduce you today the new generation of our Moto Z Play. The first generation has been very, very successful, and we really wanted to make the new version even better. So we worked very hard on that. I'm going to take you through a few of the elements which make the product very unique and how we did that. First, we decided to redesign the product completely from ground up. Wanted to make it very slim, and it's now built out of a single piece of a very special aluminium, which makes it very slim, but in the meantime very robust. And it's diamond cut to precision. So it's a total new design, and that makes it way slimmer and lighter than the predecessor. It's 5.9mm slim, 145 gram weight. And the reason why it was so important for us to make it slimmer, actually so important for consumers, is that because of the mod, we wanted to make the usage very, very comfortable, so almost make the phone disappear and focus everything on the mod. So we are very happy with the result. We believe it looks great, and I hope you will be able to see that after. Of course, same as the previous one, it features our powerful MODI interface, which enables you to have unlimited possibilities to your phone. And of course, we made sure that the phone is still compatible with all the previous modes as well as all the coming ones. We kept our 5.5 Full HD Super AMOLED display, which is really bright with very brilliant colors. And we made it with a 2.5D glass on top of it to make it even looking nicer. When we look at what our consumers are doing with the previous generation, we realize that selfie is more and more important all the time. And the quality of selfie is getting critical. So we wanted to do something also very special for that. We have our great sensors with big pixels capturing a lot of light, but we wanted to offer a wide angle, an angle of 85 degrees, which enables to capture more light to make better selfies. And as we talking to consumers, we also understood that most of the time selfies are taken in low light conditions. Should be in a restaurant, in a bar, anywhere with friends. So we wanted to make something very special for that, and we added a dual flashlight for the selfie, which not only makes the low light illumination better, but it gives more natural color to the people taking pictures. So great selfies. And of course, the whole proposition of the product has to be about performance, because we really want to enable people to kill all the boundaries that they can have with the smartphone and to explore new things. So performance was critical from that perspective. We went from the Qualcomm Snapdragon 626, which is featuring 2.2 GHz on an octa-core base. It's very fast, and we put a lot of memories in there. The basic version comes with 4 GB and 64 GB of RAM, and of course you can add a micro SD slot to it should you need any more memory than that. So it's very powerful, and as it is powerful and it enables you to do more, we wanted to make sure that the battery performance is here as well. So there are two things for that. First, within those 6 mm, only 6 mm of thickness of the device, it packs a 3000 mAh battery with a very optimized software to optimize the battery consumption. So just to give you kind of an idea, it lets you go easily through a full day of intensive usage, and even by the end of that full day, you should end up roughly with half of your battery still there. Should you need even more battery, we have added turbo charging, 15 watts in there, which means that in only 15 minutes of charging, you will get another 7 hours of usage. So this is really great. We have the performance, we have the battery to sustain that performance, and really to make sure that we can offer all the peace of mind. We wanted to make the device really robust, so it's a hydrophobic nano-coating. It doesn't feel any water spill or anything like that, and it has a Gorilla Corning glass lens, which makes it very robust as well. So that's for the performance, but of course there is the other aspect of it, which is the rear imager, the main camera. And here as well we wanted to do something even better than before. We're coming up with this 12 megapixel dual autofocus pixel camera. So in fact it gives you 25% more light than before. A very large aperture, and we added something interesting, which is a laser autofocus, which offers an extended range of when we took an actual new Moto Z play and went out and took movies and pictures with that. So this is what you're going to see now. Those are actual pictures and movies taken with the phone, and you can see the background depth of field that you can get, the brilliant and true colors, all the precision it gives, and the quick focus, even on action shots like this one. So, a very nice all-rounded experience, great performance, great selfie, great camera with the mod compatibility. The device is coming in 3 new colors: the lunar gray that you see in the middle, the fine gold and the Nimbus Blue. So that's for the product. That's just a small portion of that. It's really about a lot of more things than this. And first of all, is the Moto experience that we are enriching even further. So what is the Moto experience? Moto experience is kind of our secret sauce, what we put in all our Moto devices. It's something that assists you every day by pretty much trying to understand what is your intent and shortening the distance between that intent and the action. So in other words, it makes things faster and simpler for you. And this is thanks to a lot of innovative combination of sensors and software in the device, so it's heavily related to the device, but it makes the experience a lot better. On the Moto experience, we have something really cool that you might have experienced in our previous phone, which is called the Moto display. Moto display is this thing where you just wave at your phone and you see all your notifications coming up. So we added some features to that. One of them is the quick reply. So when you have an incoming message, without unlocking your device, without going through any menu or anything, you can just reply to it. Reply by typing text, or even reply by dictating text. So it's a very, very simple way to communicate and exchange a message. Another thing we added to the Moto display is the quick actions. So quick actions is smart, it's contextual. So for example, let's say you have an incoming message which talks about an address, a place where you have to be. Then you will find on your Moto display an icon with a map. And you just push that one, and it will show you the place where you're supposed to go, or where the message, what the message refers to. So great stuff. The Moto display is getting enriched with a lot of new features, which again are making the lock screen a lot smarter, understanding exactly what you need at the time you need it. The other thing we added is Moto Voice. So Moto Voice, this is another very unique feature. Your phone can be in idle mode wherever it is. You don't have to unlock it, you don't have to do anything, but you can start talking to your phone. It really works like a personal assistant. And it's very, very convenient. So what we added in Moto Voice now is the function that we call Show Me. So without doing anything on your phone, you simply say, show me the weather, and the phone will display the weather in your local, in your current location. You can say, show me the calendar, and it will show you your calendar, or show me my emails, and it will show you the emails. So all that is very simple, very smooth. Again, the phone can be somewhere on the table, and you just ask that, you speak with your phone. You have an authentication process, so nobody can do that. Instead of you, it recognizes your voice and processes it accordingly. The last part of the Moto experience that I would like to highlight is the fingerprint sensor. So we have a fingerprint sensor, and it's a great one. It's probably one of the fastest authentication methods in the industry. In nearly 750 milliseconds, it authenticates you, and it's very, very accurate. And we wanted to make use of that sensor for an easier navigation. So this is the function that we call OneNav. OneNav navigates your phone using your fingerprint reader. So what you have to do is, for example, swipe left to go back, swipe right to see your recent app, tap to go home, or long press to lock the device. As it is very convenient because you don't have to move around and you can do everything with your thumb as you're holding the device, it also gives you on the way 10% more space, more real estate on your screen, so you can see more. You don't have the need for those icons at the bottom that you had so far. So a lot of new interactions, a lot of great things with the Moto experience. So that's the second part of it. We have a product, we have brand new experience going with it, and of course, it's all about mods. Mods is really something that we love, and that's something that our consumers love. Mods are the number one reason our consumers are buying Moto Z device. Mods truly offers unlimited possibilities. And when you think about it, this is the first time in the smartphone history that you buy a device and you have no idea all the things you will be able to do with it 2 years down the road. new innovations might be coming, and they can come first in mods before getting a new smartphone. You might not even have to change your smartphone and just benefit from new things on and on. So mods are great, and of course, the new generation of Moto Z supports all of them, all the current ones, all the ones available today. So for example, you have the speaker, the JBL sound boost, the projector, the InstaShare, the Hasselblad True Zoom camera, which helps you to take up to 10 times zoom and great pictures, the car dock, the most convenient way to dock your phone in your car, power packs to get more battery, and style cap, just to change the look of the device. So it remains compatible with all of that, but we are enlarging the family. And as you can see, we have a lot more mods coming. So I want to talk to you about those new mods that are launching with the new Moto Z Play. And first of all, the speaker one. Why I say first of all is that the first JBL sound boost was so successful and was so appreciated by our consumers that it's a natural choice that we started by making a new version of that. As you can see, it's a total new design. It looks slimmer, it's brighter, it has brand new colors, it's very stylish. As before, it requires no pairing, it's absolutely plug and play. It has a better sound even than before. You can still make hands-free call, you can enjoy a movie or a video with a great surrounding sound around you. And it's now splash-proof as well, the same way that the phone is splash-proof, so it's actually even more comfortable. So it exists in 3 colors, it's made of fabric, it looks great, it sounds really, really nice, and that's the first thing that we're launching with our new device. The second part of the mods that I want to talk about is about charging and battery, and you will see that we are very, very obsessed about all the ways of charging, and we offer a lot of flexibility when it comes to charging, because we believe that the battery capability, the battery performance is really what enables people to do more things with their phone, and we offer unlimited possibilities with that. First of all, something brand new, which is the turbo pack, the turbo power pack. Of course, this is a power pack, so you get kind of an extra day of battery life with it. It's a battery. But it's not only that, it's a turbocharger battery, so it does charge your phone 3 times faster than anything. So to give you an idea, when you run out of battery, you take out of your bag this turbo power pack, and within 15 minutes, you get another 7 hours of usage. After that, you can remove it if you like, you can keep it. It's very slim as well, but it's just a way to turbocharge anywhere you are. Of course, we also enable possibility to have a simple standard power pack, and there is a new one. It's now slimmer at a mere 4.9mm. It's even more affordable than before. And more importantly, it comes in a very, very broad diversity of colors and style, as you can see. So this is a way to make your phone really yours and enjoy even more battery when you need. So talking about all the flexibilities we can offer when it comes to charging, we're also making now a wireless charging style shell. It's a very slim shell, comes in many, many colors and styles, and it makes your phone wireless charging compatible. Actually, 10 watt wireless charging compatible, which is very fast to wireless charge. So this is all the flexibilities we offer about charging. Now let me talk to you about a new kind of mod. And you will see a lot more of those coming in the future. This is the first time we are making a mod which is not simply a back cover at the size of the phone. It goes way beyond the phone. And we decided to start with gaming because phones have pretty much replaced portable game console when it comes to gaming. But the experience is not yet just right, because sometimes you really need real control, actual touch and feel of a real gaming console experience. It comes with an extra battery, so you can play without even starting to deplete the battery of your phone. And it comes with a stylish design and lighting effect to make the experience even more exciting. So that's the last of the mod that we are introducing today with the new Moto Z Play, but that's really a game changer for this one, and you will see more of those in the future. So this is the extent of the new Moto mods. And that's all for the new Moto Z Play. So keep in mind, a brand new design, new performance, brand new moto experience, and all those new mods which are really changing the game and offering unlimited possibilities. Before handing over to Jan, who is going to talk to you about our marketing campaign, I would like to show you a very nice video we have, which is recapping all those nice things about our product. Thank you very much.